Hi everybody, and welcome to Open Source Tonight. Today I wanted to talk to you about this little thing called Ubuntu long-term support releases. So you might not know this, but Ubuntu, the Linux distro that's very popular, and I personally like Ubuntu, one of the things I like about it is it has what's called long-term support releases, or LTS releases. For 5 years from the time of release, you will get security updates to the OS, straight from Canonical, the company that makes Ubuntu. So if you think about it, that's pretty great. That means you get 5 years and you can stay on the exact same version of Ubuntu where your software works and you've got things set up the way you want. You don't have to think about it. And I like that. And it's a very stable operating system because they're just going to be pushing out security fixes. You're not really getting feature updates in that very often. So the advantage of LTS, in my opinion, is very, very well stated. But some people don't like LTSs. One of those reasons being that people may want the latest software, which normally comes out as feature updates. But with things like snaps and flatpaks, you can still get those on Ubuntu for the edge cases where you might need those. So I find myself occasionally wanting to try out a new applications version, and I can do that with a flatpak or a snap package, no problem. So I still think that Ubuntu can solve that problem with snaps. Now, LTSs, how do you know it's an LTS? It's a pretty simple process. The way you know if your Ubuntu version is an LTS is if that the year is an even number and the dot afterwards is 04. So for example, if you have 2204, that's the next long-term support release coming out in a few months, you will be obviously on an LTS. 2004 is also an LTS. 1804 is also an LTS. You get the pattern here. It's pretty easy to follow, right? As long as it's an even year followed by 04 after the decimal, you're good to go. So it's pretty simple stuff. So again, to review, we've got the year, decimal, and then the month. You want to be 04 for the month, and you want the year to be an even numbered year. And if both of those are the case, you are running a long-term support version of Ubuntu or downloading it or whatever when you're looking at that version number. So it's pretty simple. And I hope this cleared up a few things for you all. I just kind of wanted to make a video about this. Just kind of one of those things that popped into my head. So I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please let me know in a comment or by liking this video. I'm sounding like a real YouTuber now. Probably not going to do this very much. But anyway, and until next time, everybody, thanks for watching Open Source Tonight. Goodbye, everybody. And action.